Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, who cannot follow basic directions given by her boss at WagerTalk. On all the game videos, whoops, we're already 7 game videos in, guys. We're about to hit 20,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, guys. When we do, every single one of you is going to get a $20 coupon for not only WagerTalk, but also Sports Memo. So be sure to subscribe and share our videos. If you click the bell in the little right-hand corner, it will notify you whenever a new video pops up. Sorry about that, Mr. Detroit.
We only had 399 viewers when Marco was hosting, and now we're at 20,000 with you on board. Wow, that's awesome.
Marco. Oh, and there's a big finger out of left field from Marco. Okay, March Madness. It's been exciting. I hope the madness continues. LSU versus Sparty. Sparty is my national champion in my big money league bracket. I like the fact that they're a 6-point favorite here. Ralph, I'm going to start with you. Oh, by the way, Ralph Michaels, Adam Burke. Adam, according to Corey Kluber, said one of the best Twitter names out there, at Skating Tripods. Do you want to tell me where that came from?
Beer league hockey team that I used to play for. So our logo was the Shocker.
So you have to skate and drink beer? That seems really hard.
Yeah, no, not really.
Okay.
You've done a lot of things drinking beer, Kelly. You can imagine.
But not ice skating. I can't even ice skate sober, so I'm trying to picture this one. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then, as you guys know, my bestie, Ralph Michaels, at Cal Sports LV, going to be doing some more TNA stuff here coming up. Okay, guys. Ralph, Michigan State -6. Go.
Not going to overanalyze. Mismatch. Izzo against an interim head coach. LSU is 5-12 against teams that are 600 winning percentage or better. LSU was a team that played freshmen, wasn't expected to win the SEC, wasn't expected to be even in the top 4 of the SEC, caught a lot of teams by surprise early, including the Kentucky win. LSU has played 5 top 30 defenses. Lose to Florida State, lose to Houston, lose to Florida twice. The only win, that Kentucky game, they caught them by surprise. Mismatch top to bottom. And if you say, hey, Michigan State played horrible last week, they had 22 turnovers. The 3rd time this year they had over 20 turnovers. Well, Tom Izzo pointed out they played their 5th game in 9 days off a brutal Big Ten tourney, including the battle against Michigan before the 2 games this weekend. I am color me green. I am all over the Spartans.
Color me green. And the guy from Ohio is all over Sparty. I like it. All right, Adam, your opinion on either side of the total here?
Yeah, I mean, I like Michigan State in this spot, too. You know, it's not just the coaching mismatch with Izzo against the interim, but also for LSU, I mean, they need to get to the rim. And Michigan State, one of the best teams defending at the rim. They were 5th in field goal percentage against on dunks, layups, and tip-ins. So if LSU can't get to the rack, I don't think they can score in this game. So I think by default, Michigan State's just going to suffocate them defensively, and Michigan State will get their points against an LSU defense that's barely inside the top 50. So I'm with Rolf here. I think it's all Michigan State all day.
Ralph, what do you make of how well the Big Ten has fared so far, at least against the spread in the Big Ten tournament? Do you buy into that at all?
Yeah, I mean, they've been the best conference in my mind. They're the best conference rated by Ken Palm. You beat each other up in the regular season, you become a better team. I mean, when teams like Minnesota can win games, and it shows you when you're a physical team, you may not get all the love, you may not have some of those high-flying players like Duke, but you're fundamentally sound, you have solid coaching, you play great defense, and you rebound the ball, and you can get a lot of wins.
All right, Adam, I'll let you have the final word.
I mean, the only hope for LSU here in this game is to take advantage of their extra possessions. They force a lot more turnovers than Michigan State does on defense. LSU is, a pretty good offensive rebounding team. They haven't shown it the first 2 games of the tournament, and they've played 2 very close games where they were in a favorite role. So I wouldn't expect that to change here against Michigan State with, Izzo having extra time to prepare, and like Rolf said, being a fresher team, being more physical on the glass should help them.
You mentioned the fact that Michigan State didn't cover both games.
Well, LSU. I mean, I said LSU.
Oh, I'm sorry.
LSU struggled. I mean, they struggled with Yale.
Yale, and well, they gave up those 3 bombs like deep. I was on Yale, and I even laid a bad number because I was late, or I even took a bad number because I was late to the party. And when they hit those back-to-back-to-back threes, I was like, wow, this is great. The sports books, of course, not very happy about it. But do you buy into any of that maybe LSU is kind of going to hit a wall here at that point in time? Like their little darling role, so to speak, is going to be gone? Because as you mentioned, they were favorites in both. Now here they're catching points. I kind of wonder if people are going to the general public's going to go to back of them here.
Maybe, but again, I think with the coaching mismatch where you have Izzo against the interim, I mean, we know Tom Izzo, we know what he does in March. I would expect this line to probably go up as we get closer to tip-off.
All right, Ralph.
Adam,
you get the final word.
Appreciate you jumping on
Absolutely,
board.
buddy.
Again, I'm on a podcast. Brian Leonard is on a podcast. Tell our listeners where they can see some more of your content.
Yeah, I host a daily radio show called Bang the Book Radio. We do daily Monday through Friday throughout the football and the basketball seasons. And then over the spring and summer, it's largely baseball twice a week. We do some one-off stuff for the Masters, Kentucky Derby, college football season win totals, all that. But bangthebook.com, then you can find us Spotify, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Stitcher, Bang the Book Radio.
All right, that's Adam at Skating Tripods. If you want to give him a follow on Twitter, at CalSportsLV. Guys, make sure you like and share our videos. Follow us on WagerTalk on Twitter, at WagerTalk.